the custom race for Xfinity Giggity Series at Michigan. Up here with me again, I got NRG, and I might have Tatty still.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Hello?
The
Dad?
race number 1 winner, Del Castro, has decided to join us for this race as well.
Hi, I'm here.
And Buck is our index reporter. What do you mean you
I
can't
can hear you.
him?
I don't know if YouTube could hear you.
Hey, neighbor.
Alright, just waiting on the confirmation to take our invites.
We already got invites.
Is the timer even going yet? Alright, we're getting ready to go green.
Caliber's already out there. Has Nanner opened up his OnlyFans account yet?
Got Keystone Pudding, Caliber out there. That's scary.
There's one problem. It's called OnlyFans. With NRG, it'd be OnlyFan.
Which is Caliber, and I'm okay with this. I did say that if we would have finished 1, 2, 3 in the last race, I would broadcast this one with no pants on, but we couldn't get that one done.
Does stage 1 count? Take them off.
I'll take them a third. I'm gonna take them a third of the way off. So like, I don't know. I mean, that just kind of seems awkward to like have my pants like around my thighs for the whole race.
Do you go nude or just like underwear? Is like
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa.
I mean, for
Why
Caliber,
are you trying to get all up in his potato salad?
Lovin's leading them to the green flag for the start of race number 2 tonight.
Conversation.
Yeah, right there, bud.
Okay, McLovin down the apron, comes back up the track. I'm not sure what happened there. I'm not sure if it's why.
No in 704, probably. I'm gonna send them another tweet.
Yeah, I don't know if they need that. Alright, we got some news. Number Buddy 21, last race winner, up to the front here.
Gotno
did not win last week.
No, I'm saying his number buddy just won the last race.
That happened. Yeah, I remember that.
And it's kind of weird to think that we just seen these guys running 2 nights ago. They had to make up a race that couldn't happen because Sony's servers took a complete dookie. That was McLovin that took the race to Pocono on Tuesday. Buck still has no sponsors. Been looking all season.
That just shows the dedication of Team NRG. He goes straight from the test track to the race. Don't even wrap the car before the race.
Buck.
Through the wrap.
Whoa! We're live!
I said Buck.
What? Oh.
Ooh, Cal, I like it. Maybe make it an official Giggity OnlyFans account.
Yo, bet. Big bet.
See, like, you know how you're supposed to pay money for OnlyFans? We'd have to pay people to like watch it.
To come watch it, come see our stuff, yeah.
Yeah, no one wants to see NRG.
All of our content will be drivers without pants on.
Ooh.
This is a huge pack under a blanket for this. 3 wide per second again.
And we got Mini Cooper back here all by himself.
And Nova's checking out up front. Kinda. Bang.
Pico the Gator back. Oh,
Edo. Edo Monster.
Austin is out.
Mini Cooper. Oh, got tangled up right there.
There's a driver on the track we have not seen since Talladega, Coach Matt and 9.
Uh-oh.
He went back to coaching. He was going to try to make races whenever he was free. And he's back.
I'm not going to get into that discussion, but Dean's out here. He says, "No Power Mondays on Thursdays featuring KTatty and Developmental, sponsored by NRG's OnlyFans page."
Only fan page.
Is it only premium? Oh,
Only for $15 a month, you can get whatever you want, baby. $15 is $15. Send me 50, I'll fly out to you. I'll give you a real fan.
Ooh.
And we're still on air.
Oh, and I'm uncomfortable.
Well, last race you said you were sweating.
I can't argue with that. So.
Got Nub, who was leading a good majority of Tuesday night's race and blew a tire on the last lap. Up front here, we didn't have to see anyone safety on the preset race because of a caution that, whoa, McLovin is
wiggling back there. He's a wiggly.
He's throwing up his tires.
I can't finish the rest of the thing, but
an old buddy that we used to race with, Will Mosley, used to make the joke that he's warming up the tires at 200 miles an hour. And then after a while, once he started getting really good, he started getting pretty pissed when we make that joke. Fair enough, because he started whooping us, but...
The 44 car getting shoved through the 36, trying to get back up to the 21. The Oreo car, the 1. I like that Oreo car.
I do too. I'm putting up into the top 5.
We've seen that 6 car up front both races so far tonight.
Well, we'll let Taddy, we'll let you, how many laps do you think, Cody's gonna last in the top 5?
3.
3, okay. So this is lap 1.
I say he stays in the pier the whole race. Whole race.
I'd love to see it. Puddin has had a rough season. All the races he looks forward to, he ends up having issues and put together a whole race. Might be his night, hopefully. Oh,
now, I would be honest.
Did he get to the wall?
I would love to see.
I think he did.
Oh.
And are we on lap 2 or 3?
This is 2. The 5 and the 6 got.
He has fallen to 4th. He needs to lose 2 more spots.
Well, we're about to lose one to Coach Matt right here. Oh, he's in the wall. Oh, he just lost 2.
It took 2. No, I mean, I really want to see Puddin be able to stay up in the top 5. He tries really hard. He puts in a lot of time. He does a lot to help out the league. I mean, the guy, he's just a really good guy, you know, but unfortunately things happen. And I know that this happens with a lot of people in the league, but he gets up in those top 5 and he just gets rambunctious. He starts not hitting the same lines and stuff. And he's working on it, though, and he's getting considerably better. He has a fast car every week. It just he's had a rough season, like you were saying.
Well, you know who else does that? Me.
You? Oh, I was sorry. I didn't mean to say
I kind of do that too. I was out front for a whole half a quarter last night, and then I got loose in the bottom.
So I tell you what, man, it's like these league races are. Oh, we got like a high line going on here. You got 3 guys on the top side just running it. What in the hell is going on? But no, it is weird, man. In these league races, it's different, you know. In a pub lobby, you're like considerably comfortable. But when you get to these league races, man, you do get nervous when you start getting up front. Unless you're consistently winning like, you know, Cola does, or you're consistently running up front like Celtics does, you know.
Or if you're sweat like UK Wildcat.
Yeah, or a sweat. Which, by the way, I beat him on Tuesday, so suck it, UK.
Woo.
Welcome back, Fatty. Feels like he's awake from his nap.
I've been here. I was sexing.
Whoa! He's starting up the OnlyFans account.
Hello, I had to get it going. It was put out there on YouTube, so we had to make it official.
All right, Minnie Cooper has lagged out of the race.
That one car is looking strong, making his way up to the front.
Yeah, Monster Racing in the 22, he started in the rear for this race, and he's looking to try to break his way into the top 5 for the first time tonight as he's riding, well, was in 6, now 3 wide for 6th. On the outside, it looks like he might lose.
Oh, the 9's
Coach
around.
Matt.
They were
Coach
getting
Matt.
me 4 wide.
Oh!
The 1,
man.
the 44, the 21, they're all dead. Was that the end of the stage?
Oh, okay.
All right, that explains the aggressiveness there. I was so confused. All right, but
So
who
you're
actually
trying
wants
to
to be
run a
on
race,
top
and you
of?
want us to ask you questions while you're okay. We got it. Right? We got it. We got it.
It is true though. It's kind of hard to remember because you're.
I didn't have to ask questions. When you crossed the line and slowed down, I asked the only one that matters. Was that the end of the stage? Hello, question asked. Done.
No,
We're focused on our OnlyFans.
Yeah, like
Oh,
priorities, Buck.
The top 3 there
Damn it,
was
Nobody
wide
cares about you,
open.
Buck.
The 44.
Bro, Buck, calm down. This is why you have no sponsors on your car.
Like, bro.
Oh, dang!
Won
That was a
last
cheap
night.
shot.
Yeah,
I know.
literally just came off a win. Thank Buck.
And you know what? You are 18 now there, Buck, so it's free game. You might be the first picture on our OnlyFans.
Black eye and everything.
Oh, shit.
Blue balls, whatever.
36 wide open up here in the lead. Hey, Buck, how many laps are left in the stage 2? Could you inform us of that, please? And this is why I don't ask questions. You didn't even know. As soon as I
Probably
asked.
12. Probably 12. I remember that from the
12.
first one.
Trump ALM 2020, loser of the election, sitting in second here in the 44 car, followed by the
Count
24
all the
who got
votes.
nubbed.
That's
Wait. What's that? Stop counting the votes.
Stop counting.
Recount! I want to recount!
I mean, he might have won, but about 4 o'clock in the morning, he lost it. He's sitting in second right now, got nubbed in third in the 21 car, following wide open in the 36, the only driver in the field for Wicked Motorsports. Right.
Good old Wicked. That's my dad.
I don't think he likes me. I hope he does though, but I don't think he likes me.
Oh, 21's going to be...
inside. Has a little help from the 7 of McLovin.
Yeah, I'm following along that right now.
Yeah.
Those two have had a heated battle all season between the 21 and the 7 cars. It's been really good racing between them.
We had another battle for about the course of several weeks, the 5 and the 9. They are definitely good friends on and off the track.
They're the two best friends that anyone could have.
And they'll never, ever leave each other. These teammates are battling on me, the 1 and the 7.
That's what I like to see. Whoa, dude. I can't sign nobody anymore, so. But hey, if it makes you feel any better, you got 3 of them next season. And one of them's in the party chat.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
McLovin looks to the inside, got nubbed. Can't clear him on the way up. Pushes the 21 up the track.
Oh man, we got the 6. Or never mind. Never mind, I was about to make a joke. No, I lied.
Cool story, bro.
I hate it here.
I don't know what's going on.
I mean, there's a little bit of
know.
side-by-side action, but for the most part, this top pack is pretty singled out. A little surprising to see that at a track like Michigan.
Definitely a lot different than what we seen in the preset race. They were all over the damn place.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot different than what we'd seen last night in the custom series as well. I mean, they were 3 wide almost the whole race.
To be a custom setup race last night, that was a tight pack at Michigan.
Well, that's kind of what I figured this race would be here in the Xfinity. I figured these guys would be more side-by-side 3 wide than what the preset would be. We actually heard the guys that were IRR for the preset race talking about how it was difficult to pass unless you were on the bottom. And so I figured here in the customs you'd see a lot more outside landing.
These cars just seem like they don't have like the stuck up that the cut cars do.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we got a big wreck in the back.
Yeah, they're
Pudding's back there.
P. Cola Gator, Mr.
P. Cola.
Mr. Sweaty MLB man. Oh yeah, yeah. You want to plug the MLB league there?
Oh, there you go, Tatty.
No.
Okay, all right, good.
I'm just kidding. So, yeah,
Take two.
Anybody out there that's viewing this, if you guys play MLB 20, the show, we are trying to get a 30-person league going. Yes, that's right, all teams in the league. We're trying to get that going, so if you're interested and want an invite to it, just let us know, and we'll get you that invite. About 10 teams already taken, so you'd have to pick what's left, but yeah. Well, and that's the plug.
McLovin was a weapon right there, getting on the back straight. Bounced it off the 21 and caught the 5 a little bit, but they managed to save it.
McLovin has dominated this series since the rip. Like, from Daytona to now, I'm pretty sure he's got like 7 wins on the season.
8 wins. He won his 8th win on Tuesday.
That is absolutely insane, dude. Like, that's got to be the only other person in Giggity history that might have won that many races in the season might be Noko.
No, actually,
Cole won 7 this season.
Yeah, Cole won 7, and Jake had 11 wins in one season.
Yeah.
That was when he was in the Xfinity series. That wasn't when he was in the Cup series. He did that in the Xfinity.
Either way, those numbers are impressive within that many races. I believe.
I mean, there's still a lot of time left.
He should be in Custom Cup next series. A lot of these guys should be. But I do enjoy these Thursday night races. You know, I am a little partial Monday because, you know, no power Monday. But
also, McLovin will be in Custom Cup next season. He was already signed for that for next season.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, they're starting to race it out a little more up here. Up front.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah, McLovin, he's sitting at 8 wins with 8 races remaining in the season, so he could easily get to that 11 number.
And I wouldn't put it past him, not one bit. Buck, when we get to the start-finish here, will you let us know how many laps we got?
Coach Matt.
3.
How many? 3 laps.
3 there, Coach Matt.
Whoa, wide open. Pushes the 7 down to the apron and washes up and hits
and
the
then
9.
pushes the 9 up.
And the 9 comes down.
I think the contact with the 9 was incidental because of the contact that happened with the 7. I think
Coach Matt is not having a good time.
That panned out the best for the 21 car of Got Nub, a.k.a. One-Handed Sniper. Another KMS car out in the lead.
During the broadcast Tuesday night, McLovin, he did have a lot of praise for his competitors in this series. He doesn't like not winning, but he definitely does have respect for the other guys on the track. And when you can balance both, get wins, and you know also have the respect of other guys on the track, that's a big deal.
Well, they're hanging the tail end of it.
Yeah.
They're hanging the 5 out the drive here.
Goes to the inside, no contact with the 7. I think they both just try making the same move at the same time. Here comes the 1 car on the outside.
The 5 car trying to take advantage and move up on the inside. 3 wide coming to the white flag for the stage.
44 falls to the tail end of that group. We've got 3 wide for 3rd. That is the final point given out in this stage. 36 to the inside of the 21. Going to take
21's wide.
Yeah, something happened to the 21 there. He's just lost all those positions. Hopefully it's not like what happened Tuesday and he didn't pop a tire or something on the final lap.
The 1 trying to break the draft.
Oh, 36.
Oh, it's 36.
Wide open.
It's a blue. That car looked a little blue. That's all I knew.
But to the inside of the 1, trying to get stage point. Now it's to the inside of the 7, trying to get 2nd as they come to the end of the stage here. 5 to the inside of the 7. I believe the 7 to get 2nd, 5 and 3rd. So Buck will get 3rd place. 1 important stage point here as the 1 car of Racer X comes just short and finishes 4th. Wide open with the stage victory, though.
Wide open, man. Good stage when I will say, though, on the last couple laps, he kind of chopped the nose off a couple guys. Maybe on his screen, he didn't see him, just like Sterling Marlin didn't see Dale Earnhardt on his screen.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, after racing here last night, I will say that it's pretty easy to cut somebody's nose off as you enter the corners.
It is.
You take that wide arch. Yeah, you take the wide arch, and so as you're coming down to hit the apex, you're really going to mess up your corner and go flying up the wall if you try to stay high. And so he's already coming down, and that's what we call as a dive bomb. You know, if you're going to drop down like that, you really need to be at the person's door, not just at their rear fender, or else you're probably going to end up on the apex.
I don't like people calling that dive bombing. That's just trying to run the quickest line, honestly.
Yeah, no, I agree completely, and the draft is going to make that happen. You're just using the momentum that you have from the draft. You're trying to go underneath the person. You're not necessarily dive bombing. But with those late entry points like that, it is easy to have that nose cut off or get into the rear corner panels of the car in front of you. So on the restart here, beginning of stage 3, McLovin on the outside, a wide open, Buck in third, and the one of Racer X sitting in fourth as we enter this stage.
We've seen it in the preset race that the outside line didn't go, but we're 3 wide for second place right off the rip. Oh, and there goes McLovin. There's 2 of them. One of them's eating shit, and
Nub saved it though.
Well, that's Jay Tizzle. That went way down there and ate the inside wall. Not how you want to start.
Nub will probably lose the draft, but he managed to save it and not get any damage.
Well, if we do go green, they will have to pit at least once. They didn't have to make green flag pit stops in preset race. I love green flag pit stops because it really just
it separates the field.
Well, yeah, it gets spread out, but also, with that
you can make up a lot of time and or lose a lot of time.
Yeah, getting on and off, but at the same time, I also think everyone should there should be a default pit time, unless you speed on pit road. But if you get on pit road at pit road speed, everyone should have the same pit road time. That's just my opinion.
I think a lot of that has to depend on, I say that a lot of it, it hasn't ever proved to be true, but, you know, if you're adjusting on your car, naturally it would take a little bit longer, you know, if you're changing your tire pressures late into it, because you don't get to call it out on the track, you know, like they do in real life, it's kind of last minute, you got to put extra air in the tire, take some out, you know, wedge adjustments take a few seconds.
I never had it, saying.
Look at Taddy.
The smartest thing this man has ever said, Ned.
Well, I mean, whenever I enter the pit lane,
broadcast
in custom races, whenever I try to enter pit lane or something like that, and I don't do any adjustments because the car's already running pretty good, you know, I have like 15.2, 15.3 stop, but in a preset race, my first stop when I'm making a bunch of adjustments, I run like 16 flat pit stops, and so that's kind of where that came from, just the thought of maybe the adjustments is what takes longer.
At 44, he's been running up front in a lot of the last several weeks of these races. He's been up front. Hasn't quite gotten a win, but
yeah, he's had all the roads, but come up just short as the checkered falls. Is the 9, the 7, and the 1? That's all Team Noco, yeah. Sitting in 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
I believe so.
It makes sense. They are team cars. They're in the DEI cars.
And, you know, if you're on a team and you're watching, you probably know how close the team points are. Not that they mean shit, but...
well, on the stat point, whoever wins gets the, you know, the owner's title. Since we started doing owner's titles, there's only been 1 given, so you would be tied for most owner titles with Team Noco.
Yeah, so there is 3 teams in a deadlock right now between Cola Motorsports, NRGM, and Noco.
Yeah, isn't it like a 1-point separation for the owners' points?
3 points separate the top 3 teams.
7, 9, and 6, 3 wide here, battling for 3rd. Putin has cracked his way back into the top 5 again.
Oh, the 7 makes a crazy move. They're 3 wide back there.
I'm not really sure what happened. I just looked through. There's a couple cars, like the 21, the 22. They're way off pace here. I'm not sure what happened to them. I guess I didn't catch it.
Buck, is there any chance of anyone saving fuel here? Okay.
Is it for sure 1 stop, or is it possibly 2?
It's going to be 1.
As 44 of Trump has taken the lead, Georgia is yet to be counted, though. McLovin looking to the inside of the 36.
They haven't finished in Michigan either yet, so.
Oh, someone is way off the track. Now there's Edfo again. He likes to go below that white line on the backstretch. That's about the 8th or 3rd time from last day. Alright, so Del Gato winning the last race. If you're one of these guys at this point in the race, which one do you think, on the track, who do you want to be right now? Knowing that we have green flag pit stops.
Probably the leader. I feel like that was the safest spot to be at because you can run your own line. If you're in the back, you're kind of having to defend, which is getting you off your line. So I'd rather be the leader, to be honest.
Well, yeah, if a wreck does happen in front of you, you don't want to end up with damage. Oh, the 9 and a 36. The 9 gets into the 6.
Oh!
And the 6, man, that was...
Should bring in a
Oh, I'm
caution.
going to keep my mouth shut.
Oh!
No, no caution yet.
Here comes Gotnub. Ooh, jeez.
Michigan and Georgia. I mean, Racer X and
Georgia.
Racer
back here a
X
little
and
farther.
McLovin, not far behind Trump there.
Sitting back here a little farther, somebody we haven't talked about, but seems to run consistently in about 4th, 5th, 6th place week after week. Pete Gator in the 8 just doesn't seem to have anything for these guys. He's trying to work with his team owner and captain in the 6 car of Puddin, but yeah, these guys are just running considerably further behind than the rest of the field.
He struggled on Tuesday night as well, and it was kind of weird to see. I mean, he has had some bright points since he has been in the series, but he has struggled the last several races.
Yeah, and I think he's sitting right on the verge of the amount of races that he has to make to be eligible for the playoffs. So him having further back finishes is definitely not good when you're already chasing in the points after missing the first couple races.
No, I think the 7 just signaled to come down pit road there. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah.
He did.
Yeah. He told you.
So, Taddy, I guess while we're on the subject, after tonight, there is 4 races for every series left before playoffs start.
Yeah. Well, no, 5 for the Preset Cup, but yeah.
So, well, that's also depending on Christmas and New Year's.
Right.
So, I mean, we haven't really talked about anything as far as
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas, there will be no racing. So those 3 nights will be made up. New Year's night and day, there will be no race. That's it. So those races will be made up. So we're sitting at about.
But those are on Fridays this year. So.
He's in New Year's.
Yeah, whatever. Well, if they're sitting on Friday, then it's not a big deal.
So we will still run the races that week, though.
If it's development, then yes, they'll be run. Those races will go ahead as the development.
I'm talking about every other race will race that week of Christmas.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, if is Christmas on Friday?
It's either Friday or Saturday.
If Christmas is on a Friday, then Thursday there will be no race for Christmas Eve. But New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, those nights will be off. So if New Year's Day is Saturday, then Friday the races will still happen. But if it's on a Friday, then Thursday the races will not happen.
Christmas Eve is on Thursday, Christmas Day is on Friday, New Year's Eve is on Thursday, and New Year's Day is on Friday.
Okay, so what we may do those weeks, Tuesdays are now open with the Dirt Series not being racing anymore, so Xfinity may move to Tuesday for those 2 weeks.
Or we can just move everything up a day. Run Cup Tuesday and then Xfinity on Wednesday.
That's something that we should probably take a vote on.
Yeah, I mean, we would definitely
in those respective series.
Yeah, we would definitely ask the drivers and stuff, but it doesn't make sense to move 2 nights of racing for one night of racing that has to be made up. So it doesn't really make sense to move 30 plus drivers when you only got to move about 20 or so.
I just don't want to run right now is wild.
Yeah, really good racing will trump Racer X, McLovin, and Buck in the 5.
They're 2x2.
They're 2x2. Yeah, they're 2x2, and how close are we getting to possibly seeing pit stops? That's a tank there, Buck. No, I'm just kidding. Focus on. Let's go get this win, bud.
He's looking to the outside of the 44.
This is a fun little battle though between these four. And
It
these
is.
four actually were, in my opinion, probably the fastest four. Oh, I think we are starting to see some signaling maybe, or they're just trying to break the draft. One of the two, I don't know.
Jackson Shoe out there real quick. He asked why. Delgatro asked why people call it Xmas instead of Christmas. Jackson Shoe said because it's shorthanded for Christmas. That's actually not true. That's why most people use it nowadays, but that originally started being called Xmas because not all religions believe in Christ. So that's why it's called Xmas. They took the word Christ out of it.
X is literally Latin for Christ.
I don't like that. That makes me mad. Don't say no.
Did you know that?
You are, yeah, I did. You are also correct. Yes, X is the Latin for Christ. But yeah, a lot of people didn't like saying the word
44
Christ.
signaling.
So,
Either that or he got really loose. Oh, he's definitely signaling. Either that or he just doesn't know where he wants to run. I think we might see our first taker down pit road. Let's see. The 7's underneath him. He's going to have to let him get by if he's going to get down pit road. And
Yeah, I think that's what he was
gonna
doing.
come down. Whoa! Where'd you come from, Ben?
A wild Cola Motorsports appears.
Didn't even know you were here. Sneaking up on us and stuff.
Very good.
So he said the 22 already pit.
So if it stays green, he'll
That's
probably
Monster
cycle
Racing.
out a good bit in front of these leaders.
That's somebody we haven't talked about yet tonight. Monster Racing. He's kind of been in kind of a slump, but he also, I mean, he's in my opinion in this series, he's been one of the more consistent guys. You see Echo come down pit road. Monster Racing, he is pretty consistent week in, week out. It's been a rough couple weeks, but I'm sure he'll get back there. I think he definitely does it this season. At least one.
Buck got a little tight there, coming out the corner from the lead. He's
while we do these,
down
pit stops here, little fun fact about NASCAR, I guess trivia. Who is the most winningest NASCAR driver at Michigan State? I'll give
My
y'all
guess,
a little bit there in the YouTube land, and you guys here in the booth, and then we'll get back to that after this pit stop.
Jeff Gordon.
no,
Rusty.
No, not Kyle Busch. I don't think he's won. He's won there.
Probably Rusty Wallace, because track's owned by
No,
Robert
I
Benson.
don't.
How much time do we get on this?
About 2 more minutes. I'm not going to give you time to Google it.
Yeah,
No,
I'm not
gonna Google it.
I'm not Googling either.
It's either Mark Martin or Rusty Wallace, I bet.
Ooh, Mark Martin. Ooh,
I was gonna say Mark. I thought maybe it might be a Roush car.
I'm gonna go
Alright,
on a
you guys
limb. I'm gonna go on a limb and say Greg Biffle.
You guys just want the answer now?
Yes.
Cue the
Nobody
dog.
out in YouTube. Nobody out in YouTube's responding, so.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Current day drivers that you would think of, Kevin Harvick actually leads the pack with 4 wins, but the most winningest driver in NASCAR actually has 9 here at Michigan.
I bet it's Darrell Waltrip.
Could be Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah, right.
It is David Pearson.
Oh,
Okay.
the silver
Cole
fox.
out there sweating it on. Cole's sweaty thumbs typing in Google.
It's sweaty.
And yet our PI chat says you're on your phone in this chat. No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, we are cycling through pit stops.
Hey, Buck just got by the 22 there. He did cycle out
And
in
the
front of
7.
these guys.
I believe that puts the 5. Okay, the 44 is out front. He is half a straightaway ahead.
He may have took 2.
How many laps we got? Let us know how many laps we got left.
Did David Pearson die? Or is he still alive?
I believe he's still taking.
And we go.
Clat says rest in peace, David Pearson. So I don't know if he died or.
I'm pretty
Picking it.
sure he died a couple of years ago.
That sucks. One of my biggest dreams is to meet all the NASCAR legends. from the past. Yeah, from the past. But that's probably not gonna happen.
You would think the
Derek
7 would.
Griffin actually died 2 years ago.
Huh,
Oh.
I was right a couple years ago.
I figured the 7 would have tried to work with the 5 to get to the 44 here, but
Well, they had one lap fresh tires. I mean, they're going to be a little bit faster than the 5. 5 can tuck in behind them and still work with them. But I would think that they're going to catch this 44 in a hurry.
I don't know. We did see this Monday night. They did not end up catching Newfie in the start race after.
Yeah, we also seen it in the preset race where Sal took 2 tires and he came off pit road. He was about 3.5 seconds ahead of everyone else, and he managed the tires kind of evened out after a handful of laps, so the guys hitting behind him.
I really think though, if I was the 7 car right now, I'd probably back up to the 5. You don't really want to bring a whole lot of competitors up for the win at the end. However, you need to help make up the ground.
They're closing quick. The 7 is closing quick, it looks like.
It doesn't look like the gap between the 7 and the 5 is really getting a lot larger, so they both seem to be closing in considerably quick on that 44.
The 1's not too far behind the 5 either. It's pretty
the 7 is
evenly spread out between these top 4, actually.
The 7's moving right now, dude. Like he is moving.
Two cars that I think could really make some headway if they stop trying to race each other. The 21 and the 22. They're a little bit farther back than the top 4, but they are in 5th and 6th respectively. And if they were to work nose and tail like they are right now, they could. I don't know if they'd get to the lead, but they could probably end up, 3rd place here.
By the line next time, the 7 will be with this 44. If not,
the 1
coming out of
this
quarter.
5.
The 7 is 7. He's gonna be all over him coming off 2.
He's gonna be on his front porch figuring out what flavor Kool-Aid he's got.
Oh, hopefully it's grape.
And purple.
I think what could be a deciding factor on who wins here is if 44 is able to stay with the 7, that'll help both of them. But the 5 and the 1 hooked up here. They could be able to catch that 7. What's there? 7 laps left?
They're not catching the 7, but they
two cars
can
are always
definitely
faster than 1.
They can definitely catch the 44, but they're not catching the 7.
Buck, how many laps got left? Was that 7 to go? 5 to go?
Oh, yeah, they're not getting all. But they probably will get them 44, especially when he gets loose like that. Dean says there's debris in 3 and 4. Throw it out. Put it out. Put it out.
Put it out. Put it out.
There's some rain in the area here. We might get some rain showers.
Well, as Darryl Washer would say, we got that vortex going on, or whatever the hell he said.
Dude, I firmly believe that.
Vortex.
The vortex theory.
That debris on the track is actually part of the Ally 48 car from last night. Apparently, when him and the 54 earlier in that race, when they went flying down pit road, they left parts of their car on the track.
Championship implications, Dean.
And
they're battling third right now. Here comes Gotten up in the 21, making it 3 wide. Gets by both of them.
Woo.
The 20 wants to excuse me, guys. I have somewhere to go.
He came out of nowhere after a rough start at the beginning of this stage.
So it should be coming to 3 to go here, probably. Coming to 2 to go.
Well, these guys behind the 44 might not get to them. They haven't gained anything on them. Right now, they're just racing for that P3. And
the 7 has checked out for lead right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is coming for his 9th win of the season, still with 8 races after this one. So he's definitely on pace to beat that J. Drew record of 11 wins in the season.
He's coming to the white flag, I believe.
Oh, the one throwing a hell of a block on the 5, and the 5's around.
Is the caution going to come out before they get to the line? No caution.
So the one just threw a nasty block on the 5 and ended up putting the 5 in the wall. I'm not sure what in the hell he was thinking there. Ruined both their races. Jay Tizzle's around on the back stretch.
If caution comes out, that would end the race. I think the flag man decided to let him race.
All the window nets are down. And with that being said, I'll go ahead and just invite him now.
So, what's that? Trump gonna get second and Gottnub in third?
Yeah, coming to the line for his 9th win of the season. McLovin takes the checkered flag at Michigan.
I'm not really sure what just happened there. That was crazy. The coming to 1 to go, the 1 and the 5. I mean, I know that the 1 threw a block and it wrecked the 2 of them, but that's just ridiculous with the amount of laps left and the position that they were in. Even if you lose that spot to Buck, you still had the top 5. Now, unfortunately, they're probably, I don't know how many cars there were, but probably going to finish like 10th, 11th place now.
Yeah, that might be one of the more... The only dirtier block I've seen this season in Giggity was the one that Sandy put on Fast Scott at Daytona. Was it Daytona? I think it was, but let me get McLovin in here. That was not healthy.
36? The AI just decided to run it all into the 7, give him a victory. Congratulations out there.
So, 2 eventful races tonight. Not a lot better than Monday night, in my opinion, depending on who you ask. And then I couldn't tell you anything about the custom race last night. Preset race was
non-existent.
depending on who you ask.
The custom race, though, is probably one of the top 5 Giggity races we've ever seen.
Well, no. So I invited him in here. Hopefully he shows up. The sweat himself.
Yeah, I'm gonna let one of y'all take the interview, though.
Oh,
He's got this.
I'm tired of doing them.
Yeah, I usually hand them off.
And we both handed it off to you, so you got the interview. Awesome.
Well, let's see if he joins. Got 2 wins in the same week. That's impressive within itself.
3, I believe, didn't Monday? Oh, never mind.
All right, and that's why, as you're already over on MLB, sweating it out.
Possibly.
Are we gonna get us?
I almost went to Mid-Ohio.
Ooh, I love Mid-Ohio.
Go to bed.
Quick recap here. Don't forget about the MLB League. Anybody that's watching, that will be starting up as soon as we get to 30 drivers. Or 30 players. We currently have, 12?
Oh, I'm still waiting for McSweat. I'm about to give him about. Oh, there he is. What's up, McSweat?
How you doing, NRG?
All right, bud. That's 2 wins in the same week. That's impressive. Pit strategy. What was the fact? I mean, did you kind of have a strategy already picked out, or did you just kind of go with the flow?
Go with the flow, just on the whim, pretty much.
Well, I tell you what, that was. We knew you had a fast car the entire race. it had some really good racing. There was about 40 up there for a while, just
It
battling
was,
it out.
yeah, there was a lot of guys up there that had good pieces tonight, man. It was, it really just came down to, if you could make it through the first 2.5 stages and not be involved in an incident, because that draft just kept everyone so close. It was hard.
Yeah, once you guys pit, it kind of cycled everyone out a little bit differently. And then once you came out, that 44, he was out there quite a ways, but he pit way too early, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And we were watching you, and you were moving. You had places to go. And then everyone behind you just started racing each other, so it was basically win to take. And what did we say that was for him? Tatty
The
left.
9th win of the season.
Ninth win of the season, which puts you two
Two
races
behind.
back, tying the record for most wins in a season in Giggity. So, and you got 8 races left. So that's something to look forward to. That's impressive in its own. Tatty did confirm that you will be in Custom Cup next season. So
That's a step
good.
up. For sure.
You definitely have competition where you're at, but you're definitely going to have more competition.
There's fast guys. There's fast guys in Xfinity, but the field and cup is a different cat. Another way of putting it.
One thing I noticed from tonight's race was y'all's fields tended to get more spread out than the Custom Cup field did last night. That kind of stuff. Did you expect that, or did it kind of surprise you?
Well, I didn't really pay attention much. I felt like we were in a big pack most of the race until I think there was an incident in the third stage where like 2 packs kind of got like split in half. I think it was like 5 of us in the first part and then 7 or so, however many were in the back part. But no, I really expected it to be more like Custom Cup, where it was just going to be like, 12, 13 dudes battling it out. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, well, good win tonight, man. Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm sure they get tired of talking to you up here every week, but hey.
Yeah, I'm already sick of hearing your voice. Get out of here. I'm just kidding. Yeah, definitely good win, man. You pretty much dominated most of the season, and now, at this point, I'll ask you one last question. Have you started planning setups for the playoffs?
No.
You just kind of go race by race?
Yeah, like I usually I'm in a couple leagues, so like it takes like a little bit of time to get them done. So I usually put like a few days beforehand, I'll see where we got to go and throw something in. But I mean, I need to actually look. I don't even know where we're going next week, so I got to figure that out. Any of y'all know?
Iowa? Is that what they said earlier?
I think Iowa is coming up. Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
If it's Iowa, you can count me in for a loss right there. Not a fan.
All right, so at least we won't have to talk to your ass then.
Yep, there you go.
Let's see. We got that's trucks. There we go. Oh my God. There it is. Okay, so yeah, Iowa next week. Chicago, Kentucky, New Hampshire. Those are your last 4 races for the playoffs.
All right.
Okay, so the only difference between the Cup and the Xfinity is instead of Iowa, it'll be Sonoma. And then everything else lines up between those two.
So, well, good stuff, man. As always. With that being said, we'll put her down. Put her out.
Yep, go celebrate your win, bud. But yeah, that wraps it up for the Throwback Thursday, I guess. Because we hadn't seen this combination in the booth in a hot minute, but it's been fun. It's been real. It's been fun. It has been real fun.
And Tatty bailed on us, asshole.
Yeah, to go play MLB, which reminder we're starting our. Yeah, I'm probably on too. We're starting up our MLB league, trying to fill it with 30 teams. Get in touch with somebody. We'll hook you up with an invite. But until tomorrow at Development, we will see y'all later. Have a great night. More power, baby.